Hey, what's going on, everyone? So today I'm gonna be replacing all the interior lights on a 2013 Audi Q5, um, and that will include all the interior dome lights, the trunk. I'll also replace the underneath the door lights with LEDs, and on the front two doors, I'm gonna be replacing those lights with Audi projectors, so the logo can project on the floor. So let's go ahead and get to it. All right, this is the Audi. I'm going to be replacing all lights inside of the vehicle, trunk, and underneath the doors. We're going to put the Audi logo projector. So let's go ahead and get started. All right, so I'm going to be changing this light first. As you guys can see right there, it's yellow. We're going to be replacing that light with this projector here. These projectors, they were purchased in Amazon. Then they were like about $30 for the set. So let's go ahead and start changing that. All right, I'm gonna be using this tool right here. It's a plastic tool, comes in handy. That way you guys, it doesn't scratch any of the surfaces. So we basically gonna go ahead and stick this tool right here, and that comes right off. All right. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and basically remove this clip from here. I'm gonna try to use this because it's kind of hot. It's not that easy when it's, all right, there we go. All right, so now we're gonna just basically install the new one here. This only goes in one way because it's got some gaps in there. Perfect for this right here. And all right, so that one is there now. And as you guys can see, it's kind of light right now, so you don't see the logo fully yet, but you'll see it at nighttime. Now we're just gonna put this back in place. All right, so this door is all set. Once it gets dark, the logo will be projected on the ground, and I'll show you guys that after. All right, now I'm gonna start replacing the trunk lights. Here we got 3 of them, and as you guys can see, they are all yellow. After, I'll be replacing the interior dome lights as well. So all right, let me get to this one. This one's very easy. Basically, we're just gonna pull it out here, and now on this one's, we're gonna be removing the base first, and then the now these bulbs get very hot, so we have to remove this cover here to get to the bulb. I'm using a butter knife. There we go. All right, now you guys see that bulb right there. So we're just gonna push it out. Bulb right now is kind of hot because it was on, and I'm gonna be replacing that little bulb with this one's right here. These are LED 6,000K. So the way they're like this because they have a chip in there to prevent them from flickering. I'm gonna put this in here now, so because sometimes you have to put them in a specific way. If you don't put them in the right way, they won't turn on. So okay, so it looks like they're not turning on that way, so we flip them, and then all right, let me see. They should have turned on right now. Not sure what happened, but let's try it again. Hopefully these bulbs work. There we go. All right. Okay. Well, seems like the bulb may be burnt out because not all of the little lights are working. Not all the LEDs are working. So let me try a different bulb. See what happens. Let me take this one out. Sometimes, you get these bulbs and you don't know if they're going to be good or not, but let's see. Same thing with this one. So it looks like it's because of the way the light hits, but I mean, it's working just fine. All right, now we're gonna put this base back here. And we're gonna go ahead and put this back in there. And that one is done. All right, so we got the trunk lights all replaced. And now we're moving in to the inside. All right, so now I'm going to be replacing this ones here. Now, this panel right here has to come off. There's a screw right underneath there. You guys probably won't be able to see it, but that screw right there. Okay, that needs to come off. It's a T25 wrench, so I'll be removing that now. Okay. All right, so this is the back panel. That's why I dropped it down. Now this bulbs right here, this ones we basically just twist and remove. And let me replace this ones now. All right, so I replaced one already, and you guys can already see the difference between one and the other. Now I'm gonna go ahead and replace the other one. All right, guys, so for this, to replace these two bulbs right here, that I ended up pushing the plastic cover from the back. All right, because getting to these bulbs is not that easy. So now I'm gonna go ahead and replace those. All right, so those are now replaced. So now it's time to put this piece back, and then we're gonna work on these suckers here, the ones underneath the visors. All right, now to remove this ones here, there's two bulbs. All right, now we gotta take this little cap off, and I already did it on the other side. This is the cap that comes off. You have to be very careful taking off this cap because you don't want to break. You don't want to break it. But as I told you, there's two bulbs in here. 1, 2. Now we just got to pull those out. This one is very difficult to pull out. But once I pull them out, I'll be putting the new ones in, and I'll show you guys. All right, so I got the two backlights done. I'm just gonna finish doing that base. All right, guys, now that it's getting dark, look how bright it looks inside of that Q5 now. And this is the logo, the Audi logo now. Every single bulb inside has been replaced with an LED. It's the back. There's the other logo right there. So, all right, so this is it. If you guys like the video, give it a thumbs up and give it a follow, and I'll see you guys next time.